This show could not have started any better. That's basically bocce ball, but with dogs.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto, and the noise around Patrik Laine's trade request out of Columbus was getting pretty loud, and it all came to a head yesterday when he was officially dealt to the Montreal Canadiens. Columbus received Jordan Harris in the deal, while Montreal got Laine and a 2026 second rounder. So now that we know where Laine is going to play, it's time for him to figure out if he can become the guy he was in his first few years of his career. Do you remember his first couple seasons in Winnipeg? When Jesse's Laine over Matthews takes were actually reasonable conversations, and it felt like that rivalry was going to be an ongoing battle. In fairness, the league hasn't been super kind to Patrik. He's not the only star that saw a sharp decline when going to Columbus. Just look at Johnny Hockey, whose goal scoring was cut in half when signing in Ohio a couple years ago. And Laine's been through a lot over the past bit. He broke his clavicle in December and faced recovery setbacks before joining the NHL and NHLPA Player Assistance Program on January 28th. So we'll see if some new scenery and Martin St. Louis can get Laine's career back on track. And our friends at FanDuel already have a lineup for his goals next season, set at 30.5, which seems ambitious, but maybe he's getting his mojo back. And don't worry, Jesse and Pollock will join us later from the car to give us more on this. But speaking of move around the league, the Oilers will officially not be matching those Blues offer sheets. So both Philip Broberg and Dylan Holloway are now officially members of the St. Louis Blues. And it will be interesting to see if these successful offer sheets can create a little more chaos in the NHL, with a silly unspoken rule of not offering offer sheets could hopefully finally be going away. Time now for my favorite segment and yours, We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And this clip shows such a strange skill that I really don't know how to introduce it. I'm sure somebody will have an easy creative coin pun that we miss, and let me know in my DMs.
Just a casual 8 coins. Nice.
Okay, he's making that actually look really easy. When they slow it down, I feel like I could do it. And honestly, I was hoping to try or at least get Eric to give it a go, but who has 8 coins lying around these days? Okay, this next video is the most ruthless yet heartwarming clip you would ever see.
Air ball! I'm her mom. It's fine.
As someone who had to deal with a judgmental mother at sports meets growing up, that cut me to my core. I'm sorry I said it was heartwarming. My producer set me up. That wasn't heartwarming. That was me. Okay, anytime anything Laine related happens, you know we have to hear from his biggest super fan. And Jesse's actually in the car right now on his way to Michigan with Pollock, who happens to be a Habs fan. Boys, great to see you. How's the car ride?
Hey, Marissa. What's up, Risser?
Okay, you guys sound enthusiastic. Let's go. Jesse, let's start with you. Is Montreal where your boy gets his juice back?
You know what? I do think that this is where he'll get his career back on track. There's a lot of great young talent in Montreal. I think this is an unreal core for him to join, and there's no reason to me why he can't score 40 to 50 goals. I think it will depend on who he plays with, but get the guy on the power play with Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki. Let's go! Yuri, great core, great addition for the Habs.
40 to 50 goals is wild. I love his optimism. Okay, Pollock, as a Habs fan, how are you feeling about this trade?
I think Habs fans are buzzing. This whole offseason, Ken Hughes, he does it again. If you look at the moves that he's made since the season ended, I think the trajectory that the Habs are going right now is very, very positive. Fans are exciting, and it's only a matter of time before it's 2021 all over again and these boys are back in the Stanley Cup.
That's a little too optimistic if you had to ask me.
He's saying Pollock's too optimistic. He just said Laine was going to get 60, 50 goals. What? Anyway, there's a little optimism happening in that car ride right now, but I love how you mentioned 2021 because we all know how that ended. Finally, boys, we know Jesse loves to munch, so what's on the menu for lunch today?
You know, we actually just stopped off at an en route. Personally, went with a farmer's wrap and then got some chili because had to fill the belly, and chili gets the job done. Good protein. And we got some cookies after to kick things off. And I think Pac got like a cheddar bagel or something.
I think the chili's just a wild order, if you ask me.
Well, let's just hope that things don't get too smelly in this car ride home.
Oh, God.
Puck's absolutely on the money. Chili was a wild choice to be trapped in a car with somebody for hours. But anyway, go off, boys.
Thanks, Risser.
Thanks.
All right, drive safe. It's that time of year, people, as we are just 16 days away from the start of the NFL season. Yeah, just 16 days until Ravens-Chiefs. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those exciting moments where we're so pumped for fall. We're so pumped for the football season, but it's also like We're losing our Thursdays. Hard. We're hard losing our Thursdays, okay? Those are just done. Any parties you were planning on go to for a soft opening for the weekend, it's over for you. But with just over 2 weeks to go into the football season, it means it's now fantasy football draft season. And with fantasy football season comes last place punishments. And we've seen some great ones recently. Like the guy we saw at the baseball game in clown makeup with "I suck at fantasy" written on his t-shirt. You know what? That's actually really good makeup. No way he did that himself. No, he had a professional. Or this paintball one, where the last place player was dressed as the Easter Bunny and was just open season for the rest of his league. Oh my god, man. So many shots. Okay, at least he had the protection of the suit, you know? He probably barely felt a thing. Creativity points to this guy in the neon onesie, with the sign saying "honk and I'll dance." And check out these dance moves. I don't know, I feel like he's having almost too much fun with it, you know, like he wants to lose and then lose again. But this last one is definitely my favorite. As the loser of this league, I had to caddy for 18 holes for the winner. And they really took this thing to the next level, as he's in full-on caddy gear and given direction and everything. Wait, this is awesome. Did he have to buy that gear himself? It looks expensive. Out of all the punishments we've seen, is that the worst? Nah. That's it for us today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at 3 Eastern. New Pacific! Have a good one.